Hello, my name is Jen Gold, and I hope to earn your vote on May 8th for a position on the Littleton School Committee. As the mom of 2 kids in Littleton schools, I'm running for school committee because I believe I can make a positive difference in our town and in our schools. I'll make all decisions through the lens of what's best for Littleton students of all ages. I'll ensure we use science, data, and common sense to make decisions, and I'll work with urgency to get things done. Over the past month, I've made a point to speak with many leaders in our community to understand their areas of focus and concern. I've met with Superintendent Clenchy, most of the school committee members and principals, members of the Select Board, Planning Board, and Finance Committee, Police Chief Matt Pinard, and more. I think it's critical to understand how all the moving pieces of our town interact and how the school committee can be as effective as possible. Having always been a strong advocate for my own kids, I now want to be a strong advocate for all the kids and families of our town. Additionally, my background and experience uniquely qualify me for the job. This past year has shown us how challenging times call for creative and proactive solutions, which are things I know from experience I can bring to the table. Throughout my career, I've always been known as the get things done person on any team. Someone who makes a plan with specific goals and works to make sure that plan is executed on time and successfully. I'll bring this same roll up your sleeves attitude to our school committee to make sure we're not only talking about ideas to make our schools better, but actually putting those ideas into action. I think it's one thing to discuss and debate ideas, which is great, but it's another to actually figure out how to make them a reality, which is something I know how to do. The school committee is really responsible for 3 things: hiring the superintendent, managing the budget, and setting school policy. And over the course of my 25-year career at companies including Allstate, Pearson Education, TripAdvisor, the New York Times, and more, I've had extensive experience in all 3 of these areas. I've managed teams both large and small, and with that, I've been responsible for vetting, hiring, and onboarding people with all sorts of backgrounds and skill sets. Managing teams also requires a lot of consensus building and sometimes compromise and trade-offs to get things done. I've also been responsible for more budgets than I can count, and I've had to report and justify results to senior management and other stakeholders. And finally, as someone in a senior management role myself, I've had to set policy and plans tied to specific and measurable goals and deliver on those goals to ensure plans are actually carried out. It's these skills, combined with my passion for our town's kids and their education, that make me qualified for school committee. Finally, I'd like to share the 4 key points of my platform. 1, in-person education is essential, and now that the kids are back in school, we must focus on helping them navigate the emotional, social, and academic effects of the past year. 2, we must put the needs of our children first and look at all decisions through the lens of what's best for kids and their families. 3, facts and data, along with common sense and community input from all perspectives, should be utilized in decision-making about school policy. And 4, proactive planning and creative thinking are critical, and flexible, outside-the-box strategies should be used whenever needed to implement the best solutions for our kids. Thank you so much for your time, and please vote for me, Jen Gold, on Saturday, May 8th.